IAL, January 2021, Pure Mathematics 1. So, question number 1, a curve has an equation y equals to 2x cube minus 5x square minus 3 upon 2x plus 75 plus 7. Find dy by dx in the simplest form. So, what am I going to do it out? I am going to find the derivative. So, dy by dx equals to 2x cube derivative is 6x square, 5x square derivative is 10x. Then this is basically, it can be written as negative 3 upon 2 x power negative 1. So it is negative 3 upon 2 times negative 1 x power negative 2. So what does that becomes now? 6x square minus 10x plus 3 upon 2 x square. This is going to be dy by dx. The point P lies on a curve and the x coordinate 1 upon 2. Find the equation of the normal. So the x coordinate is 1 upon 2 is given. So first of all, I'll be finding it out the gradient of the tangent. So which is 6 times 1 upon 2 whole square minus 10 times 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 times 1 upon 2 whole square. Simplify that, it should become 5 upon 2. This is the gradient of the tangent. So the gradient of the normal will become, reciprocal and change the symbol minus 2 upon 5. Now I need to get the y value also, because x value is 1 upon 2 is given. So we need to get the y value. So y equals to, what is that? 2x cube minus 5x square minus 3 upon 2x plus 7. So y equals to 2 times 1 upon 2 whole cube minus 5 times 1 upon 2 whole square minus 3 upon 2 times 1 upon 2 plus 7. So y equals to nothing but what? 3. So the point is nothing but what? 1 upon 2 comma 3, and the gradient is minus 2 upon 5. Now once I know the point and the gradient, equation will be y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1, x minus 1 upon 2. So multiply by 5, 5y minus 15 equals to minus 2x plus 1. So I'll be getting it out 2x plus 5y minus 16 equals to 0. That is the equation of the normal. Next question, question number 2. A tree was planted. Exactly 3 years after it was planted, the height of the tree was 2 meters. Exactly 5 years after it was planted, the height of the tree was 2.4 meters. Given that the height of the tree can be modeled by this one, h cube equals to pt square plus q. Find three significant figures, the values of p and q. So we have h cube equals to pt square plus q. So t equals to 3 and h equals to 2. T equals to 3, h equals to 2. So what does that becomes? 2 cube equals to p times 3 square plus q. So this gives me 9p plus q equals to 8. Similarly, t equals to 5, h equals to 2.5. T equals to 5, h equals to 2.5. So what should I be doing it out there? Another equation. 2.4. It is 2.5 not 2.4. 2.4. So 2.4 cube equals to p times 5 square plus q. So I'll be getting it at 25p plus q equals to 2.4 cube. So 2.4 whole to the power of 3. You will be giving me nothing but how much? 13.824. Now I got two equations. Now I'll try to solve those two equations. The first equation is nothing but what? 25p plus q equals to 13.824 and 9p plus q equals to 8. I subtract both, so it becomes 16p equals to 5.824. P equals to 5.824 divided by 16, which is 0.364. Once I get the value of p, substitute that value of p 9 times 0.364 plus q equals to 8. So q equals to 8 minus 9 times 0.364. Simplify that, you should be able to get q equals to 4.724, but basically 4.72. Exactly t years after the tree was planted, the height was 5 meters. Find the value of t according to the model, giving your answer in one decimal place. So h cube equals to pt square plus q. Exactly after t years, the height was nothing but what? 5. So 5 equals to pt square plus q. So pt square equals to 5 minus q. Then t square equals to 5 minus q upon p. T equals to square root of 5 minus q upon p. Just now we got the values of q and p. So t equals to square root of 5 cube. This is 5 cube, 5 cube, 5 cube. It becomes 5 cube, which is 125, minus q value is 4.724 upon p value 0.364. Simplify that, you should be able to get 18.2. That's going to be the answer. Question number 4. This is the equation of the curve y equals to 4 cos x. The point P and point Q lie on the curve C as shown. Find the coordinates of P and coordinates of Q. So what is that he has given? He has given the equation of the curve, which is nothing but what? Y equals to 4 cos x. 4 cos x. So cos x will be nothing but what? 0. It will be 180. Then this is 90 and 270, 360 and 450. Same is the case, 0, then negative 90 and negative 180. So, and the maximum value is plus 4 and minimum value is minus 4. So, the Q value will be 450 comma 0 and P value will be minus 180 minus 4. So, P value is negative 180 negative 4 and Q value is 450 comma 0. The curve C has an equation y equals to 4 cos x plus k, where k is a constant. Curve C2 has a minimum value of 1 minus 1. There is a curve C2 has an equation y equals to 4 cos x plus k. Curve C2 has a minimum value minus 1. The point R is the maximum point on C2 with the smallest positive x coordinate. Find the coordinates of R. So the minimum value of this one is going to be minus 1. So minus 1 equals to 4 cos x plus k. Basically, the minimum value of cos x is nothing but what? Minus 1. So minus 1 equals to 4 times minus 1 plus k. So k equals to minus 1 plus 4. So k equals to nothing but what? 3. What is the value of k? K is 3. So what is the equation? 4 cos x plus 3. Now the point R is the maximum point on C2. Maximum point. So maximum point means cos x maximum value is 1. So y equals to 4 times 1 plus 3. So y equals to nothing but what? 7. So I need to get the value of x. So x the first time is going to be nothing but what? At 360. So it's going to be 360 comma 7. Question number 4. The points P and Q as shown in the figure 2 have coordinates minus 2, 13, 4 and minus 5. The straight line L passes through P and Q. Find the equation of the line y equals to mx plus c. So first of all I have to find it out gradient of PQ. So which is nothing but what? y2 minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So negative 8 upon 6, which is nothing but what? Negative 3. Once I know the gradient, y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1. So y equals to negative 3x negative 6 plus 13. Y equals to negative 3x plus 7. Then the quadratic curve C passes through P and has a minimum point Q. Find the equation of the C. It is passing through P and has a minimum point at Q. This is P, this is Q. So basically this is a parabola. Now it is a minimum point at Q. What is this? 4 comma minus 5. So Q 4 comma minus 5 is going to be the minimum point. So the equation of the curve will be y equals to x minus 4 whole square minus 5. This is the equation of the curve with a minimum point. Now if that is the minimum point, but basically it has to be a times x minus 4 whole square minus 5 because it does not passes through the p. What is p value? Minus 2 comma 13. So minus 2 comma 13. So plug in minus 2 comma 13 over there. 13 equals to a times minus 2 minus 4 whole square minus 5. 13 plus 5 equals to a times 36. So 18 equals to 36a. So a equals to 1 upon 2. So what will be the equation of the curve now? Y equals to 1 upon 2 times x minus 4 whole square minus 5. That is the equation of the curve. The region R is shaded in figure 2 lies in the second quadrant and is bounded by C and L only. Find the inequalities. 2 marks. C and L. So it is nothing but what? Only between C and L. So it is above the straight line and on the left side of the curve. If at all it is on the left side of the curve, we are going to write y is less than 1 upon 2 times x minus 4 whole square minus 5, and above the straight line y is greater than negative 3x plus 7. That's going to be the answer. Coming to question number 5. He has given OA equals to 6. OC also will be equals to 6. AD equals to 14. Angle ADC equals to 0.43. 0.43. Angle AOD is obtuse. OCD is a straight line. Find the angle AOD in 3 decimal places. Angle AOD. This particular angle he is asking us to find it out. So we know the matching pair. Once we know the matching pair, we are going to do use dot. This is the matching pair we know. So we are going to use the sine rule. So that is the matching pair we know. So I am going to use sine rule. So what is that? Sine 0.43 upon 6 equals to sine theta upon 14. So sine theta equals to 14 times sine 0.43 divided by 6. So theta equals to sine inverse of 14 sine 0.43 divided by 6. Simplify that, you should be getting it out 1.337. That's going to be the answer for, but this is acute angle. So he says that it is an obtuse angle. So therefore angle AOD should be equals to pi minus 1.337, which is 1.805. That's going to be the answer for the first part. Now coming to the second part. What is he asking in the second part? Find the length of the arc ABC. Length of the arc ABC. So how should I be able to find out the length of the arc ABC? So we know the major angle. So the inside angle theta was, just now we have found it out, was 1.805. So the remaining angle will be nothing but what? 2 pi minus 1.805. So take the calculator. 2 times pi minus 1.805, which will be giving me nothing but what? 4.478. Then length of the arc. Length will be nothing but how much? R theta. So radius is 6 and theta is 4.478. So times 6 should be giving me the answer as 26.86 or 26.9. That's going to be the answer for the length of the arc. So part A has done, then part B also has been done. Coming to part C, the total area of the viewing platform in 1 decimal place. So we have to find it out the total area of the viewing platform. So first, what should I be doing it, or what should be the plan for solving this question? So I'll be finding the area of the circle and subtract the area of this minor segment or minor sector. So area of the arc or sector, then automatically I'll be getting it out area of this arc, then plus area of the triangle. So what am I going to do it out? I'm going to find it out the area of the circle minus area of the sector. Then, or else directly once I know the outside angle, I can find it out the area of the major sector. So area of platform. The easiest way is nothing but what? Area of the platform is nothing but what? Area of the major sector plus area of triangle. Area of the major sector plus area of the triangle. Area of the major sector is half r square theta. Half r square 6 square theta. Theta just now we got it as 4.478. We are going to take 4.478. 4.478 plus area of the triangle 1 upon 2, the sides are 6 and 14 and sine of the angle between them. So sine of the angle theta. Just now we got the value of theta was 1.89807. So half times, if I take 6 times 14, if I take 6 times 14, so I should be able to know it out this particular angle. I should be knowing it out that particular angle 6 and 14. So how should I be knowing it out that particular angle? This was 0.43 and this particular angle was 1.805. 1.805. So sum of all angles in a triangle is 180. So pi minus 0.43 minus 1.805. So pi minus 0.43 minus 1.805 gives me nothing but what? 0.91. So 6 times 14 times sine of 0.91. Now simplify that, you should be getting it out 113.7 meters square. That's going to be the answer. Coming to question number 6. It's been asked, sketch the curve y equals to minus k upon x, where k is a positive number. So minus k upon x. Then on separate diagram, sketch the curve with an equation minus k upon x plus k, stating the coordinates of point of intersection with x-axis in terms of k, equation of the horizontal asymptote. So first of all, he is asking us to sketch the curve y equals to minus k upon x. Minus k upon x will be the reciprocal curves over here. These are the y equals to minus k upon x. This is x-axis and y-axis and origin. Then on a separate diagram, minus k upon x plus k. So plus k means the entire graph will be moving it out k units up. So it goes k units up. It goes k units up and this is going to be my asymptote. So the asymptote is nothing but what? Y equals to k, and this is x-axis and this is y-axis. What else is being asked? Points of intersection with x-axis in terms of k. So I have to know the points of intersection on x-axis in terms of k, and equation of the horizontal asymptote. We have found the equation of the horizontal asymptote. So y equals to minus k upon x plus k. So x-axis. What is the meaning of x-axis? X-axis means y equals to 0. So 0 equals to minus k upon x plus k. So k upon x equals to k. Kx equals to k. So x equals to nothing but what? 1. So what is the point? It is 1 comma 0. Then find the range of possible values of k for which the curve y equal to minus k upon x plus k, where k is positive, does not intersect y equals to 3x plus 4. So first of all, what am I going to do? I am going to do the simultaneous equations and get a quadratic. So 3x plus 4 equals to minus k upon x plus k. So 3x square plus 4x equals to minus k plus kx. So 3x square plus 4x minus kx plus k equals to 0. So it becomes 3x square plus x common 4 minus k plus k equals to 0. So I will be finding it out b square minus 4ac should be less than 0. So 4 minus k whole square minus 4 times 3 times k is less than 0. So from there, what am I going to get it out? 16 minus 8k plus k square minus 12k is less than 0. K square minus 8k minus 12k is nothing but what? Minus 20k plus 16 is less than 0. So I got a quadratic. Once I get a quadratic, I have to solve this one. So factors are not possible. So what I am doing? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. 64 upon 2a. 2 times 1. So 20 plus or minus square root of 400 minus 64 is nothing but how much? 336. Now square root 336 will be 4 root 21. So 20 plus or minus 4 root 21 upon 2. So it becomes 10 plus or minus 2 root 21. So k lies between two values. One value is 10 plus 2 root 21. Another value is 10 minus 2 root 21. That's going to be the answer. Question number 7. F of x. Now what is it? F of x has been given. Next value, question number 7. In question number 7, what is that? F of x equals to 2x minus 3 root x minus 5. Solve f of x equals to 9 and solve f double prime x equals to 6. F of x part A, f of x 2x minus 3 root x minus 5 equals to 9. So x can be written as root x whole square minus 3 root x minus 5 minus 9 equals to 0. Let root x equals to y. So it becomes 2y square minus 3y minus 14 equals to 0. So I can factorize it out. I am directly writing the factors. 2y minus 7 times y plus 2 equals to 0. So y equals to 7 upon 2 or y equals to negative 2. What was y? Root x equals to 7 upon 2. So x equals to 49 upon 4. Root x equals to negative 4. So x in negative 2. So x equals to 4. So I got the values. What is this? Two values of x, but which value of x has to be considered? He says that x is positive number. So therefore my answers also have to be a positive number. So this is not considered. So I will be considering x equals to 49 upon 4. Now f double prime x equals to 6. F of x. F of x equals to 2x minus 3 root x minus 5. F prime x equals to 2 minus 3 upon 2 square root x. 3 upon 2 root x. Then f double prime x equals to 0 minus 3 upon 2. This is x power negative 1 upon 2. X power negative 1 upon 2 derivative negative 1 upon 2 x power negative 1 upon 2 minus 1. So which becomes 3 upon 4 x power negative 3 upon 2. So that is f double prime x. But f double prime x equals to nothing but how much? 6. 3 upon 4 x power negative 3 upon 2 equals to 6. X power negative 3 upon 2 equals to 6 times 4 upon 3. So x power negative 3 upon 2 equals to 8. So x equals to 8 power minus 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 do by calculator. You should be able to get it out 1 upon 4. Or else you can do that 2 cube whole power minus 2 upon 3. 3 gets cancels. So it becomes 2 power minus 2. 2 power minus 2 is going to be nothing but what? 1 upon 4. Coming to question number 8. Figure 4 shows a sketch of the curve. Reduce the values for which f of x is greater than 0. F of x is greater than 0. So the total curve is positive. So total curve is positive for, what am I going to do with that? Because we know that square term is always positive, only x minus 4 has to become positive. So 3x minus 2 whole square times x minus 4 has to be positive. So x minus 4 has to be positive. X is greater than 4. Now coming to part B, expand that one in the form of ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So 3x minus 2 whole square times x minus 4, which is 9x square minus 12x plus 4 times x minus 4. So it becomes 9x cube minus 12x square plus 4x minus 36x square plus 48x minus 16. Simplify that, it becomes 9x cube minus 48x square plus 52x minus 16. That's going to be part B. Part C, the line L shown in figure 4 passes through the y-intercept of C and is parallel to x-axis. Y-intercept of C, L is an equation passing through the y-intercept of C and is parallel to the x-axis. Then the line L cuts C again at the points P and Q. Using algebra and showing your working, find the length of PQ. Write your answer in the form of k root 3. So first of all, the equation of the curve is 9x cube minus 48x square plus 52x minus 16 equals to 0 is going to be the equation. Now he is asking that it is parallel to x-axis. What is this value of this? Y-intercept. So y-intercept means nothing but what? X equals to 0. Y-intercept, it implies x equals to 0. So y equals to 0 minus 0 plus 0 minus 16. So y equals to negative 16. Y equals to negative 16. That is the equation of the straight line. Now the straight line intersects the curve. So the curve equation is 9x cube minus 48x square plus 52x minus 16 equals to minus 16. So I get 9x cube minus 48x square plus 52x equals to 0. Take x common, 9x square minus 48x plus 52 equals to 0. So x equals to quadratic minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, 2 times 9. So it becomes 16 plus or minus 4 square root 3 upon 6. So PQ, the distance between PQ is 16 plus 4 root 3 upon 6 minus 16 minus 4 root 3 upon 6, which is becomes 4 upon 3 root 3. That is the value of distance PQ. Anything else has been asked? That's it. That is going to be the answer. Question number 9. Find the integral of this particular fraction. So 3x plus 2 whole square can be written as 9x square plus 2ab, which is 12x plus 4 divided by 4 root x. So 9x square upon 4 root x plus 12x upon 4 root x plus 4 upon 4 root x. So it becomes 9 upon 4 x power 3 upon 2 plus 3x power 1 upon 2 plus x power negative 1 upon 2. So I need to find the integral of this. Integral of this. Integral of this. So what does that becomes? 9 upon 4 x power 5 upon 2 upon 5 upon 2 plus 3x power 3 upon 2 upon 3 upon 2 plus x power 1 upon 2 upon 1 upon 2 plus c. When I simplify, I'll be getting it out 9 upon 10 x power 5 upon 2 plus 2 x power 3 upon 2 plus 2 x power 1 upon 2 plus c. Next, a curve has an equation y equals to f of x, f prime x equal to x square plus ax plus b, y-intercept is minus 8, point 3 comma minus 2 lies on c, gradient of c at p is 2, find the simplest form for f of x. So f prime x equals to x squared plus ax plus b. So he gave f prime x equals to x squared plus ax plus b. Now, and the gradient at, and he told that gradient of c at p is 2. What was p? 3 comma minus 2. So f prime of 3 should be equals to 2. So 2 equals to 3 square plus a times 3 plus b. So it becomes 3a plus b equals to 2 minus 9 is minus 7. One equation I got it out. Now it says that we will be trying to integrate this one. If I try to integrate it out, I'll be getting it out y equals to x cube upon 3 plus ax square upon 2 plus bx plus c. Now the y-intercept is going to be minus 8. Y-intercept is minus 8 means x equals to 0. So minus 8 equals to 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus c, which gives me c equals to negative 8. So I got the value of c. Next it passes through 3 comma negative 2. So plug in 3 comma negative 2. Negative 2 equals to 3 cubed by 3 plus 8 upon 2 times 3 square plus b times 3 minus 8. So minus 2 equals to 27 upon 3 is nothing but how much? 9. Then plus 9a upon 2 plus 3b minus 8. So 9a upon 2 plus 3b equals to minus 3. So divide by 3 on both sides. 3 times 1, 3 times 1, 3 times 3. So a upon 3a upon 2 plus b equals to negative 1. So multiply by 2 on both sides. 3a plus 2b equals to negative 2. That is the second equation. So I got the first equation as 3a plus b equals to negative 7. 3a plus b equals to negative 7. Now subtract both equations. So b equals to 5. Once I get the value of b equals to 5, 3a plus 5 equals to negative 7, 3a equals to negative 12, a equals to negative 4. So I got the value of a and b. So now f of x equals to x cube upon 3, then minus, it was plus ax square upon 2 plus ax square upon 2 plus bx. b is nothing but what? 5x and 8. So a was minus, so minus. So what does it become? X cube upon 3 minus 2x square plus 5x minus 8. That's going to be the equation of f of x. So that completes the paper. See you in the next paper. Bye.